Hey everyone, it's Mandy Schneider. I'm going to do a album share and I'm excited. This is the album that the babies are with me again, the fur babies. So that was Mama snoring again. Okay, so because I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and when Stampin' Up! Partnered with Becky Higgins, that's when I found out what Project Life is all about. And that was in May, and so after watching all the Facebook forums and stuff and then realizing what Project Life Weekly was about, I wanted to give it a shot too. So I started July 1st and then it went to December 31st. I just haven't gone back and finished my numbers. Now I thought for the while, you know, when you first scrapbook and you always have that first initial page and you're like, well, this is what started it and you don't want to go back and change it and stuff. So I did not, and because this is not what I really would want my front cover to be anymore. it just, you know, you want it to be a little bit, I don't know, matchy match, I guess say. Well, anyways, let me get started. So this is my cover, and then I didn't know how I was going to go about doing my album. So I thought, well, I'm going to stick with Stampin' Up! for the duration. Just see, you know, I'll just stick with one company and go from there. And so this is what I decided to do. And this is my first page. And I love it because I end up doing all the writing. And I thought, okay, well, let's do our barbecue and our food. And this is when I got my Canon selfie. It was in July, so I wasn't sure, you know, how I would go about, how my days would go. Are they full? Are they not? That kind of thing. And so I'm trying to find the words, I'm sorry. But because it was so fun but so simple at the same time. And I put our movie passes in here, and that was fun, but you can kind of tell they're a little bit yellowish, so I think I would take a picture of the tag and then print out the picture of the tag instead of putting the actual receipt in, because it will turn yellow over time. That was day, I didn't go by weeks because I started in July, so I went by the days, so July 7th through the 13th, that kind of thing. And then I was trying to get a feel of how I wanted to do this process, and so every day, every week was new for me, and I loved that. So I ended up needing more room for when I burnt I was trying to dehydrate apricots. Well, I burned them because I left them on too long. So this is 2 pictures that I cut in half and put together because I didn't have enough room. So hopefully you can see all this without the glare. We can't get the glare off because, I don't know, I guess it's too close to the album, I don't know. So, and then this was my husband's birthday week, so I put Tim's birthday week, and he got a card, and it was so cute. So then I just added the Stampin' Up! Cards in, and that was it, and I called it a day. And this was July 14th through the 20th. And then in our backyard we have deer, we have wildlife. And then I was like, wait a minute, our weeks are not busy. They're not busy at all. So how do I want it? I still want to do Project Life Weekly, but we don't really do too much, and I explained that in my last video. We don't do so much, but I love these guys so much that I always have pictures of them. I had like 1,000 pictures of them and on my phone because they're just so photogenic, and they actually have their own Instagram. So, and then this is where I go, oh, wait a minute, I kind of like bright stuff. Okay, so let me add in a couple of extra stuff. Let me, you know, because I was trying to stay with Stampin' Up, but then, you know, when you look at all the Facebook forums and you see what everyone's buying, you're like, oh, but I kind of want that stuff too. So I had some stickers, so I started getting stickers, and I was like, uh-oh, this might be a little dangerous. And so, but I put those on there, and I thought, okay. And this is 4 pictures. I didn't have enough room, so I thought, well, let me put the pictures, you know, because like I said, all the videos, these are our albums, right? So you can do whatever you want with them. It doesn't matter. And so I put 4 pictures on one, and then I put 2, and so that was perfect. And then this is, like I said, I love Project Life because I can go back in my weekly and I can see that my son, it says Cordell taking his permit test. Well, that was the week of July 21st through 27th. That is awesome. So now I know when he did it, because my memory as I've gotten older, and I don't really talk to too many people. That's how come you'll notice my vocabulary is not that great. That's because I've always come home and been by myself, and so I don't really talk to anybody. Now I do more, of course. Now I have friends. Hey, but so my memory's kind of going, and this is like perfect for me. This is like amazing. Well, my husband and I went to Disneyland by ourselves for the first time ever, and it was so much fun. Well then, okay, then we go to the next page, and then I thought, oh, okay, well, I like these little wood chips, I think they're called, because they're not really wood veneers because they're too thin. But this is a wood veneer. This to me is a wood chip. And then anytime that I went and bought some fun stuff, I would document it because it was so yummy. And we did s'mores, so that was fun. We went to Moss Landing. And then this is the one that I thought, oh, maybe I can get a little bit more creative. Waiting in line, because to me it looked like they were waiting for a bus line. I'm not sure if you can, yeah, you can see that. So they were all lined up, and I thought, oh, this is perfect. So I cut out the little bus with an X-Acto, and I stuck the picture underneath. And so you can do whatever you want, right? I know I keep saying that, but it's so true because it's so cool. I just totally dig Project Life. It's awesome. And then my son went on this day, and he passed his permit, because the first time he did it, he failed. Oh, that day that I showed you, yeah, he failed it. So he got a little cocky there, you know. He was 15 years old, 15 and a half, and he was like, I got this. And yeah, he came home really like dejected, and I'm like, dude, you can't be cocky about these things. So then the second time he went and he passed it. So that was cool. Now I have documentation. And we got some deep fried artichokes because we live near Castroville, California, and so I just took a little picture of it, and then I put the little wood post site. I don't know what they're called actually, but I'm sure you guys know what it's called. I don't. Then my son, this is early on when I was like, I'm taking a picture of you no matter what, and so he would give me this look, but then he would let me. So, but as you can tell, as nowadays, he won't let me. But he rotated my tires for the first time. My son did. Awesome. Got to document it. So then I wrote about our weeks. And then this was the week Robin Williams died. And that was so sad. You know, just really sad. So it's too bad he didn't get help, or he couldn't come out of it. I don't know what to, you know. It's sad. But anyways, that was that week. And then I used the stickers that came with Stampin' Up. And so this is a cork. So that was up, raised and stuff. And then anytime I cooked something new, I was taking pictures. This is the first time I made tikka masala. And I like cooking. And so I try and cook all nationalities. And that was delicious, and I've been cooking that ever since because it's my family's favorite. Now this is my son's birthday week, so Cordell's 16th birthday week, and I put pictures of him when he was a baby, and then his first day of high school, 11th grade. And then here my husband and I, we sent off to try and get Super Bowl tickets, and we got this from the NFL. Oh, jazzed, awesome. So that was cool. The only rejection letter that we've actually liked, and we're like, yeah, that's awesome. So we'll keep doing it, either to get one of these, or maybe one of these years we'll get lucky and we'll be able to get Super Bowl tickets. So we'll see. And then at this point I'm going, okay, I'm getting more and more stuff in, and I'm kind of like going, okay, I kind of want more than what Stampin' Up! Has to offer. So then I start, you'll see the graduate me. what is it? Graduating to more stuff. I don't remember. I don't know what that word. But anyways, this my daughter. She's so pretty. She's a pretty girl. So, and then my son wanted a donut cake. So we did donuts for his cake, and it was so cool. It was so delicious. But, you know, talk about not wanting a donut for about 2 months after that. Yeah, a little burned out there. And then I love wildlife, so we get a lot of that. This was our first tarantula. Oh, I was ecstatic to see that. That was amazing. And then I found a sticker of a tarantula, or yeah, it's a sticker, but it's also like a button. And then I don't really drink, but I thought it'd be funny to get one of those big old wine coolers. I know they're not wine coolers because my sister-in-law just corrected me because I don't drink. I think I can't remember what she called it, but it's a Smirnoff thing. And it was a big one, and I got nachos, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like an alcoholic now because I got this big old wine cooler. And then like this is my first time eating a peanut butter banana sandwich. Well, you know, to me that was something. And so, and I loved it. It was awesome. So I went with that. Then my son, he got his blood test. And so, because, you know, we're always afraid of diabetes because it runs in the family. So I ended up taking a nonchalant picture. I was like, can I take a picture? He's like, no. And so I'm sitting in the chair and I'm like, oh. So, you know, when you put it on vibrate, you don't see the flash or you don't hear the camera clicking. So I totally did that. He didn't even know. But at least I know when he got his blood drawn. And that was in the week of August. So, and then I am a quilter. And so I was quilting and Mama Bones went and laid on my foot. And so you know, you have to kind of hold her head up with your foot, or else, you know, your sewing machine will totally take off. And so I was like, oh my gosh, it was funny. So I had to take a picture of her real quick because she just flopped on over on my foot. And then she's cute because she sleeps with Cordell, with my son. And she loves to rest her head on everything. So, and then this was the week my husband got hurt at work, and so this is a great documentation too. And then, like I said, this is when I'm getting more and more into doing my own thing and finding that I can be creative. I can be a little bit more creative, which, you know, it takes a while for you to realize that, hey, I can do more. And so I ended up putting more stuff on, and cat in the car, and then Mama on a clipboard. So that was cool. And then I had these little porta potty people. Potty people. There we go. Potty people. Ooh. And so what I did is, because my husband ended up tearing a muscle in his arm, and so I ended up breaking the little potty guy's arm. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see. But I broke his arm, and then I put a little bit of string over it, and then I held it up like that. So, and then I put his little wrist thing that they give you in the hospital, I put that on there. And then this is when football started. So this is like, yes, week 1, put the schedule on. So this started it. And this was a, I think, well, no, I don't know the name of manufacturers, because like I said, I get stuff and I just put it all and organize it, but I take away packages because I don't like packages everywhere. So I don't know who makes certain stuff, but I'm sure you guys would know if you like watching process videos. But this is the good stuff. And so I had we have the DirecTV package and the football package, and then regular TV. So I was watching it on the big screen and watching it on the computer. So I was watching 2 different games, and so that's why it says this is the good stuff. And it's an overlay. There we go. It's an overlay. So, and then we're almost at 15 minutes. So I'm going to do 15 minutes at a time on these album shares. So this will be the last one for right now. And this is my son. I went to go pick him up from school, and I'm driving. I'm going, what the heck does he have on his head? And so I took a picture, and then I get there, and it says juniors, because he's a junior, and he's all, hey, we had a rally, and I found it, so I put it on my head. And he's such a goofy guy. So sometimes he can be fun. Not all the time, but sometimes he can be fun. So he had this crown on. Just thought it was hilarious to see that. And then I was quilting, and then I was watching Frozen. So, and then, like, not all the time do I feel like I can be creative. And so if I feel that way and I don't want to put extra stuff because I'm just not feeling it, I just add a card. I just add a decorative card or even a plain card, and it works. So, and then I thought, well, now that I know how to do a little bit more, should I go back and fix stuff? And I was like, no, just leave it the way that you had it originally. That way you know how you've come, how far you've come. So I left it. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna say bye to you guys right now for this one. So thank you for watching. We'll see you, okay? See you in the next one, actually. Thanks. Bye.